Hello everyone. So today I'm happy to present to you a full in-depth review and test drive of the 2015 Opel Astra OPC. And special thanks to Heron Auto, Opel and Kia for allowing me to review the OPC Astra today. For all contact information in regards to dealership, please see the description box below. So it's got the standard Opel key, but this time with the OPC logo on it. And we'll start off with the interior. So it's got black leather on the door cards with white stitching, as well as a black gloss finish on the pull handle and your electric mirror controls, as well as the OPC logo located down here. It also comes with the black perforated leather seats by Recaro, very comfortable and supportive. And you also got additional controls here for adjusting how tight or loose you want these side bolsters. A very handy feature to have. So, power it on, just apply the clutch and turn the key, and it fires right up. So this car is a 3-spoke leather wrap multifunction steering wheel. Now, like all OPCs, it's slightly redesigned from a standard steering wheel. You got these silver accents in here. It's also perforated off the side with the OPC logo, and it has the hydraulic rack and pinion power assist. Very good feedback from it. And you also got your center controls, such as the cruise control and the radio and Bluetooth controls located off here. And you also got this little meter here which actually monitors your acceleration. So coming into the center console, you got the IntelliLink multimedia system with built-in Bluetooth and sat-nav. So just power it on. Pretty good sound quality from the radio. So you got all your main controls located down here. For example, you got your navigation. And it's very easy to navigate through that. You just use this wheel here and these buttons to navigate through the map. Just twist the wheel for zooming, and then use the buttons just to navigate up and down through the map. And then you got your standard phone button down here for the Bluetooth, and you got this button here just to bring you back to the main menu. And you got all your selectable options. You also got your traction control located here, your economy mode, which is the start-stop system, and your rear parking sensor controls. Then you got sport mode and the OPC mode. Now these are exclusive to the OPC Astra, of course. So when you engage sport mode, this stiffens up the dampers. OPC mode stiffens up the dampers a little bit more, but also allows for quicker acceleration as well. So when you press that, the dials glow red as well. And then coming below here, you got your standard air conditioning, as well as 3-stage heated front seats. And then underneath that, you got your 12-volt power outlet, auxiliary and USB plugins, as well as additional storage, and a 6-speed manual gearbox. To put this car in reverse, just pull up on the chrome lever, left and up. Also got the white stitching around the shift boot, as well as your electronic parking brake. You also got your cup holder, additional storage areas here, and underneath the leather armrest. And I must say these OPC seats are excellent. Very comfortable. I was actually driving this car for a short while yesterday, and these are brilliant seats. I reckon you could drive this car a long distance journey and these seats wouldn't tire you out. And you also got the auto dimming interior mirror. It also has automatic bi xenon projector headlamps, and it also has the interior motion sensor, as well as your illuminated vanity mirrors. So to get into the back of the OPC, you just pull up on this handle here and the seat slides forward and you can get in very easily. And even though it has sporty seats and everything, it is still very spacious back here. I mean, I got to seat in my driving position and there's actually decent enough legroom left, and the headroom is very good as well. And also the same design as the front seats is continued back here, all leather, perforated with white stitching. You also got this center armrest with 2 cup holders, a little bit of storage, and there's also a pass-through into the boot. And also down here you got an additional power outlet, as well as additional storage. So we'll just turn on the hazards, as well as the automatic bi xenon projector headlamps and rear fog lamp. And both front windows are fully automatic. And we'll check out the exterior. So the OPC is very uniquely designed from a standard 3-door Astra. This particular one is finished in flash blue, and it's got a new front bumper. And also the grille is painted as well. Standard Astras, I believe, just have a chrome grille. You also got your LED running daylights. And this car also comes with the 20-inch alloy wheels. It has Brembo brake calipers, cross-rail ventilated steel disc brakes, front and rear. Looks absolutely brilliant. This blue looks quite nice on it. It's got a very nicely designed body. And also the OPC comes with a very large rear spoiler as well. It also got LED taillights. And twin exhausts. Nice burble from them. Thought I'd leave the car running for this exterior clip just so you could hear the exhaust when the car's warm. This car also has rear parking sensors, as I said earlier. I just stand back here, you can really appreciate the styling of the OPC. Big wheels, exhaust and the rear spoiler. This car certainly stands out. So to open the boot in this car, just push the bottom of the Opel badge. And I actually just list the dimensions for the boot on the screen here. Now the boot is quite big, lots of room in it, very spacious, can't complain. Just put up the window. Off the hazards and put the lights back into automatic. Bonnet release. The engine is a turbocharged 2-litre 4-cylinder. It produces 280 brake horsepower with a top speed of 155 miles per hour. It also puts out 295 foot-pounds of torque with a 0 to 60 time estimated at about 6.4 seconds. It can also return 36 miles to the gallon. Okay, so let's take the OPC on the test drive and see what this thing can do. Wow, well, first off, the OPC Astra, it is an awesome looking car. Inside it is very spacious. It's just actually like a normal 3-door GTC Astra in here. It's comfortable, it's relaxing, it's well equipped, and it's actually, despite the 20-inch alloy wheels, it's quiet and dignified. It's an easy car to drive. So the OPC Astra, I mean, this here is still the current OPC. Opel still have to bring out the 3-door GTC version of the new car, and when they do that, this will most likely be discontinued and they'll work on an OPC version of that. So as I was speaking about earlier, you got your Sport mode and OPC. Now I'm going to put the car into OPC mode, and when you do that, you can actually feel a little change in the car. It feels like it's accelerating a lot quicker, and actually it is, because the throttle response is now quickened up and the dampers are a lot firmer, so you can corner at quite high speeds with this thing. But we're going out to the bypass now, and we're going to see what this thing can do. Although I already know what it can do, because I was actually driving this car yesterday and I am very impressed with the performance. So let's just go and give this thing a whirl. Okay, so we're going to pull from second gear. Oh my god, that acceleration is unbelievable. I'm actually stuck behind the car at the moment, but wow, this thing goes 0 to 60 in around 6 seconds or something like that. But wow, it feels so much faster when you put your foot down. It just, bang, you're gone. It's unbelievably quick, so it is. Okay, so let's drop this thing down here. Oh my god, that is fast. That is blistering performance. 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, 280 horsepower. It's faster than the Golf GTI, and it's only 20 horsepower less than the Golf R. And in saying that, this car costs roughly €41,000 or thereabouts, maybe a little less. But my god, the performance in this thing is breathtaking. This is the first time I've actually done a proper in-depth review and test drive of a high-performance hatchback like this, and wow. You just never get bored of the performance. So let's just drop down to the fourth. And there you go. Unbelievably good. Okay, I really want to have another go with that acceleration, so we're just coming out to the other bypass now. Again, we're going to pull from second gear at 3,000 RPM. Oh, the sound. You can hear the turbo spooling up from in here. It's unbelievable. I don't know how well you can hear the turbo noises on camera, but in here it just goes unbelievable. This car is absolutely unbelievable. Okay, so we're coming up to our first tight corner. We have the car in OPC mode. Yeah, and you can really feel the Hyperstrip front suspension doing its job. It's digging for grip when you go around tight corners, carrying a bit of speed. Now the whole point of this newly designed front suspension is that it eliminates as much torque steer as possible. Now torque steer is a big problem in high performance front wheel drive hot hatchbacks like this. It basically means that when you do hard acceleration, the torque tries to steer the car on you. You can really feel it in the steering wheel. So the Hyperstrut is actually getting rid of as much of that as possible, allowing you to have much more control over the car. I must say, out here it's actually performing quite well. Now granted, the OPC, even in normal settings, is never going to be as comfortable as the standard Astra, but it's not too bad. I mean, suspension is soaking up the bumps quite well, and it really just glides around these corners. It's an excellent performing car. It feels really planted, and you can really feel the grip as well when you take some of these bends with a bit of speed. And then you just put your foot down. Going around these corners now, it feels planted. It just handles very well, and this car of course has good old-fashioned hydraulic power steering, and it's got excellent power. And wow, the noises this thing makes at over 4,500 RPM. Unbelievable. So we're just going to wrap up the review now. Overall, I have to say the OPC Astra is a very impressive car. It's still an Astra at the end of the day. It's spacious, it's comfortable, it's practical, and you're probably going to get decent fuel economy if you're daily driving it and you're not using a heavy foot. But as a performance car, it is also brilliant. The power is always there. You put your foot down and this thing just takes off. It rockets away. 280 brake horsepower. As I said, it's only 20 less than a Golf R. And most hot hatchbacks like this are usually in the 42,000 euro price range. So the car is pretty affordable, and it's going to be very reliable because obviously Opels these days are very well built. So overall, I think the OPC is awesome. Oh, actually, one thing I did forget to talk about when I was out in the back roads, these Recaro seats are fantastic. Now, I've adjusted the side bolsters for myself, and they just gripped me very well when I was going around the tight bends. And I also found out in the back roads that, you know, it was quite comfortable. I mean, yeah, the ride was a little firm, obviously, because I had it in OPC mode, but I thought it was a great performer overall, and it gripped very well in the tight bends. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed this full in-depth review. I've actually got an OPC car sitter review right after this, so I'll have that up shortly afterwards. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Take care.